Judge Chuck's refusal to entertain the implications of the presidential election underscores a steadfast commitment to legal protocol. This decision aims to maintain the trial's focus on pertinent legal issues, steering clear of any external distractions. In response, the Justice Department stands ready to unveil extensive evidence that could play a pivotal role in shaping the case. This evidence encompasses grand jury transcripts and a plethora of previously undisclosed documents. While both legal teams have secured some concessions from Judge Chuck, she remains resolute in her goal to advance the case efficiently. This approach indicates a commitment to minimizing unnecessary delays within the judicial process. As the proceedings unfold, the judge is anticipated to clarify the scope of Mike Pence's involvement, drawing a clear distinction between his duties as vice president and his responsibilities as president of the Senate. This differentiation holds significant weight for the special counsel's case. Looking ahead, Trump's legal team is poised to challenge any rulings made during today's proceedings, suggesting a potentially drawn-out appeals process. The judge's willingness to consider these appeals demonstrates her commitment to a fair judicial procedure. Moreover, a recent Supreme Court ruling regarding presidential immunity may have substantial implications for the ongoing case against Trump. Special counsel Jack Smith has adapted the charges accordingly to align with this ruling. Trump's legal counsel asserts that the indictment lacks legitimacy and is demanding an immediate dismissal of the case. Their argument centers around claims of political motivation behind the prosecution and an allegedly unjust timeline. A central theme within this case revolves around the concept of presidential immunity, particularly how the Supreme Court's ruling may affect Trump's indictment. The judge faces the critical task of resolving this issue before moving forward. Currently, the trial date remains uncertain, with projections indicating it may not commence until next fall. This uncertainty raises pertinent questions about the potential repercussions on the upcoming election. Prosecutors are expected to introduce new evidence, including grand jury transcripts, which could significantly alter public perception of Trump prior to the election. This emerging evidence may pose challenges for his defense. The prospect of appealing to the Supreme Court further emphasizes the current legal strategy employed by Trump's team, particularly regarding Mike Pence's impending testimony. This testimony is regarded as a crucial element of their defense strategy. However, the timing of the trial prompts concerns about potential bias as it approaches the election date, which may inevitably sway jury perceptions. Additionally, delays in the case have compounded the complexities surrounding this unusual timeline. Throughout this process, the judge's role proves pivotal in determining the public accessibility of evidence, striving to balance transparency with the need to safeguard sensitive information. This balance will inevitably shape public perceptions of the case. The evidence presented could include sensitive materials, which may critically influence Trump's legal strategy and public image as the presidential election looms. Understanding these implications is vital to grasping the situation. In terms of prosecution, the strategy involves bolstering charges against Trump, potentially unveiling previously sealed testimonies that could significantly alter the dynamics of the case. This may lead to unforeseen legal challenges. Judge Chuck's emphasis on prioritizing evidence suggests a streamlined, unified appeal process which aligns with the prosecution's goals. This methodology seeks to expedite the legal proceedings. In the meantime, Trump's strategy appears to focus on diverting public attention away from the case as the election approaches, a move that could reshape public opinion. His attorneys might advance arguments for immunity based on presidential duties. Finally, the involvement of prominent figures like Mike Pence within the grand jury could lead to important revelations concerning Trump's conduct. This aspect underscores the complexities intertwining political figures with legal proceedings.